Just keep moving.
CNN can't never not.
Keep moving.
Running. Keep running.
You should do a podcast with Kanye.
I would love
on
to.
CNN.
I would love to. I would tell him, like, dude, listen, I know you're up to something. So, like, I'm not going to attack you. I'm not going to claim you're crazy. What you got, bro? You're an artist. What are you talking about?
I'm not even following it that closely, so I know that he's saying like crazy stuff. I know I listen to Lex Friedman and him, but it's not fascinating to me, so I just tap out pretty quick.
Well, Kanye, this is the way I've described it. I'm going to describe it in the most charitable way possible.
Yeah.
The same thing that makes him a great artist. It's like boom, bam, boom. Yeah. It's like one thing to another, and every rap flows with the fucking beat, and it's so catchy, it's so good, and he's in full control. Yeah. He's on the throttle, he's working the blinkers, he's got the brake, he's shifting gears. He's a genius. When you apply that same thing, when you apply that same thing to conversation, you want to dominate the conversation. You want to say and then enforce what you're saying, and then like try to figure out a way to make what you're saying valid, even if it's not. You're like wrestling with your initial idea that you put out there, you're experiencing pushback. You don't like it,
just put it to a fucking beat, dude. Give us what we want.
Well, it's also somebody
you all he did was make bangers for forever. Just put it to a fucking beat.
He's also.
Have you ever heard Black Skinhead? It's one of the greatest songs of all time,
dude. N-words in Paris.
Oh,
what's that word?
He made a rap through a fucking wired up jaw.
The thing is, everything he's like touched that is creative.
Yeah,
also creative. Like clothing, right? So like his designs,
$100 t-shirt,
the Kanye hoodie, the Gap collab Kanye hoodie is the greatest thing I've ever put on my tits.
Yeah,
it is. Fucking phenomenal. Yeezys, fucking phenomenal.
They're disgusting.
They're so comfortable.
They glorify Crocs.
They're so fucking comfortable.
The 350s are super.
Kanye's a fucking genius. And then you watch him with Lex Friedman, and I feel bad for him because I feel like he's like a dumb girl trying to fight.
He makes some good points, though. He makes when he's like, no. Okay, first of all, we are annoying. Second of all, when he goes,
this is great. This is a good bit. This is a good bit. Please tell me you do this on your special on YouTube.
Please open with this tonight.
By the way, you realize how many people are going to be Googling the word Jew on YouTube?
Please open with this tonight.
I'm good.
Oh my God, you have Jew 2 now because of Kanye.
That's right.
Jew 2 coming 2026.
Jew 2, that's right. You got to do it.
You
should do a post just about how right he is.
But when he says, my bank dropped me because of what I said, and they kept fucking Jeffrey Epstein. Like, there's not some hypocrisy there.
Well, I think now they're being forced to be publicly accountable to something.
They're going to drop Jeffrey Epstein finally.
But it's something that's very public, right? Like when things become very public, it becomes a problem for them. That's very public.